Hey y'all, I'm back. I didn't think I was gonna be back, but I am because my husband took the boys to the park with a friend and his son. So I have the kitchen to myself. I have made pancake mix. What did you forget?
You gotta get their blankets. We just get the blue one. Instead of both of them.
I put, oh, and if you want an ice pack for you want to put some water in there for you?
Yeah, that's right.
You just put it in there to keep it cold. Hey, I'm back. So I did a lot of meal prep earlier. And I made a lot of stuff. So actually I can show y'all what I made. If you weren't here earlier, you might not have seen everything that I made. And I feel like I'm missing some light. So let me turn on this other light. So let me flip it. So I made wings, a bunch of wings, like party wings, seasoned like in some curry and stuff. They smell really good. I'm making some eggs. That's good. This is not hot anymore. I made some oxtail. Hold on, because I don't want to get. I made oxtail here, as you can see. Looks good. Some oxtail, potatoes. It's spicy. I can smell it. I can literally smell the peppers. And then I just put, and y'all don't judge my oven. Okay, don't judge my oven, but I put some sweet potatoes in the oven. Now I'm mixing up, I made a batter and I always put, which I just remembered I forgot an ingredient. So let me try to flip this around. So I always put, what is it? I'll show you. Hemp seeds, organic hemp seed, shelled hemp seed. And I keep in a jar, a big jar in my pantry, which I need to buy more of. I buy them typically at Costco. I put this in my boys' pancakes because it's full of omega-3s. It's really good for their brain development. Hey, y'all, welcome in. Feel free to tap it up. I would appreciate it if you don't mind. So yeah, tap it up on the screen if you don't mind. And then I also add flax meal, which I forgot to add. That's in my fridge. I do some organic milk. I did oat milk this time. I do a couple farm eggs. I get them from a local farm. I put those in there. And then I just kind of eyeball it. I used to measure out a couple heaping tablespoons of flax meal. So I kind of, because I've measured it so much, I kind of know what it looks like. But I add that in. That flax is good for their digestion. It's good added dietary fiber. Here we go. Our good mix. I also add cinnamon. Ceylon cinnamon is going to be your best to add. And then I add in, hey y'all, welcome in. I add in some vanilla. So I make vanilla extract, and I typically add that in as well. Hey y'all, welcome in, welcome in. I'm just doing a little bit of finishing up my meal prep. I also prep my husband's like lunches. So I don't have any chicken breast on hand, but I have canned. So gotta do what I gotta do. I'm gonna go get everything for that. I'm gonna add in chicken breast. I'm going to add in almonds because he likes almonds. He's one of those people that likes grapes in his chicken salad. I do not, but you know, I give him. That's what he's asking for, so I'll add those in there. I'm also gonna add in some hot and sweet jalapenos. They're good. Hey y'all, thank you for the taps on the screen. I see them coming through. He likes the simple Cheeto puffs, so I do those. And then I'll make him some hard-boiled eggs, which are on the stove right now. I'm trying to think. I need some mayo. And then I need to get one more thing, and I'll be back over there at least for a minute while I mix everything up. I'm going to get some salt and pepper. Let me see. All right, I wasn't prepared. I wasn't planning on coming back on here. This is the oat milk that I like. Thank y'all for the taps. This is the oat milk that I like. It doesn't have all the preservatives, so it's good. It's gut friendly. That's what you want. You want a gut friendly, milk. there's that. Oh gosh, I still need one more thing. I need a mixing bowl. So I'm gonna grab a mixing bowl. We're gonna combine all the things. So my chicken, not preferred, not ideal, but that's all I have. I don't have any chicken breast. I need to buy more chicken breast. So I always try to keep canned on hand because you never know when you're gonna need it. Right? Thank you so much for the gift. Hi, Cynthia Lewis. Oh, hey, I know you. I'm doing a little meal prep. So earlier I made a lot of stuff. I showed them earlier. Hey, Love Being. I showed them everything that I made earlier. I made some wings. I made some rice and peas, which I forgot to show y'all. I made rice and peas. I made like Jamaican style. I'm making some chicken salad for my husband. He likes all this extra mess in his chicken salad. So that's what I do. And unfortunately, I have to use this canned chicken because that's all I have on hand right now. I didn't even think about buying it when I was at Costco, but it's okay. It is what it is. I'm just gonna mix all of this stuff up. I only use one can because he likes so much stuff in it that it'll be full. Actually, I'm gonna get another can. I need another can. Have y'all done any meal prepping today? Or have you just been chilling? Are you gonna do your meal prep later? Is meal prep not your thing? I wanna know. Also tell me where you're tuning in from. Hey, thank you for getting your heart me, Susan. So yes, my content is all around health, wellness, healthy lifestyle, well-being, meal prep, so fitness, natural medicine. I study naturopathic medicine and herbalism. So I share about those things. If any of that stuff interests you. Oh, really? Thank you so much for the shares. Sharing is caring, y'all. So feel free if you want to help me share out this live. I know I have, I meant to drain that. Oh well, I'll just drain it off a little bit here. I have a friend that's going to be going live at 6, so I'm not going to stay on too long because I don't want to miss her live. So, gotta be there to support. But yeah, I have the chicken here, which looks really weird, but it's okay. And then I'm going to add a little mayo. He doesn't like a lot of mayo. So add some mayo. And then I'm going to add in some of these hot, sweet jalapenos. Hey! Yeah, well, good to see you again, Thrive Like a Mom. And if you didn't see, I don't know if you were here earlier, I was saying that I made some new stickers for my subscribers. So feel free to check them out. I literally made those myself today. Hey, everybody, welcome in. I'm Victoria. Hey, Holy But Human. We have my friend's husband is doing a study that we're going to be doing tonight all about your finances. So that's needed and it'll be good. Thanks for coming on. I'll have to show y'all my food again since I'm having some more people coming on. I made a bunch of stuff. Always. I meal prep typically every week. So I got my eggs. Oh, thank you for getting your daily heart me. And I feel weird not having my music on. I have the eggs on. I'm going to show y'all what I made. I made some chicken wings. Oh, hold on. If I can get this off here. Hey, I made some wings. Let me see if I can turn this around. I'm like an old person. I'm like, oh, where's the button? Hey, Kendra, thanks for coming in. Here's my wings. Oh, they smell so good. I'm going to keep them in here so it's not too hot. I have some oxtail and potatoes. Smells so good. There's my eggs. I got my sweet potatoes in the oven for my boys. Don't mind my oven. I have some rice and peas here. Got us a watermelon from the farmer today, so I'm going to let that ripen up a little bit more. And then I'm making him this chicken salad that he likes all this stuff in. So, yeah, I'm going to finish this up. And I also I made the mix, or like I mixed up, the pancakes. I showed y'all all of that. So I'm adding in some of these hot, sweet jalapenos. He likes a little heat. Me too. So added those in. I have some almonds. He likes some extra crunch. I don't know. Are y'all the type of people that you like chicken salad and you like all this stuff in it? Or am I the only one that doesn't like that? I don't like grapes in my chicken salad. I want chicken in it. Chicken, onion. I guess maybe I'm basic when it comes to that. But that's what I like. I don't like all that. So I have some little almond slivers. And you have to be careful with almonds, y'all. If you like almonds, that's fine. But make sure you're getting organic and raw. You don't want all that extra salt And you want organic because they're heavily sprayed with pesticides. I don't know if you know that, but almonds are heavily sprayed. So you want to try to get almonds that are organic so that you're reducing your toxic load, something we talk about all the time. Thank you for the likes, Danica. Y'all check out Holy But Humans page. It's one of my friends. She has some cool, funny content, mom content. That's your thing. That's probably your girl. I'll put on some more Afrobeats. But yeah, am I the only one that doesn't like my chicken salad with all that stuff in it? Is that just me? Maybe.
Oh, Coco.
Let me see. I need to add a little salt. This is the salt I like. I do have it linked in my showcase, so feel free to check that out sometime. This is a really good salt. It's made in the U.S. It doesn't have any additives. It's not super salty, and it's unrefined, so that it's not. It doesn't have much stuff added to it. Basically, I see y'all tapping it up. Thank you. So I got that. I don't know where my pepper is. I don't even see it. I thought it was out. Oh, and I gotta cut up these grapes. So I'm gonna add in some grapes. And then what I do for him, I section it out. I'll put his chicken salad here. I'll put some crackers on this side. And I typically give him, so loud. I'll typically give him some type of fruit, like apple or something to go with it. And then his breakfast will be the eggs and like sourdough bread, sourdough toast, or something like that. So it's very low key. Very low key. And he's grateful because he ain't in this kitchen making it. So, it's all about, how can I help my spouse? And he helps me in return. Like, he took the boys out to the park. And I don't have to go. I get a break. And I get to do something that I like, which is take care of my family, do some cooking. So here are his grapes that he likes to have in here. But yeah. I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna go water my plants, and then maybe go get some ice cream, some dessert for later tonight, because I've been wanting ice cream lately and I've been denying that craving. So I'm gonna give into that craving. But yes, are y'all meal prepping today? Do you meal prep, or is that not your thing? I personally enjoy it. Hey Stephanie, welcome in everybody. I enjoy it because, like I said, I feel like it takes the excuse of, oh, I don't have anything to eat, or nothing's ready. It takes that excuse out. Yes, it is. It's a partnership, really. Green Thumb Girlie, oh, I like that name. So are you a gardener? I have started a little garden. Hopefully if you stick around, I can show you what I have, and hopefully it doesn't look pitiful. Haley Diamond, welcome in. Because I have started a garden this year, and yeah, but yes, in marriage, in relationships, it's about a partnership. It should not be that one person is constantly the only giver. It can't be. I mean, you will wear yourself out like that. It has to be that there's give and take. I had a mom's night out last night with some friends. Had a great time. Thank you for joining the Healthy Fam. Hey, Vernon, welcome in, everybody. And he put the boys to bed and everything, did the meals. I had all the food ready, of course, but he did all the meals and everything, and it's great. And he does the same thing. He does his man brunch, which is funny to think about, but there's like a group of him and his friends that all go to brunch. They're all like businessmen, and they talk about different topics, and he needs that time with his friends too, just like I need time. Despite just being a mom, like you when you become a mom, I feel like it's even more important, because you can sometimes lose yourself in, your kids or whatever. And it's important to remember who you are and who you were. And yes, it's like a new phase of life, but you can't forget yourself. You have to take care of yourself. And that's what I think a lot of women, they do. They forget themselves. They kind of just let themselves go. And that's not good. It's not good for your mental health. It's not good for your sanity. I mean, you have to have a break. I think when you have a break too, which I know not everyone can, but when you get a break, hey, Leandria, thank you so much for connecting with me. I'll put the rest of these almonds in there. Hey, Chanel, welcome in. I remember you because I remembered that name and I really liked it. But yes, it's important to have a break so that you can fuel yourself, and then you can be your best self. Yes, so it is very important. Yeah, I've got all of his stuff mixed up. Hey, Belinda, welcome in. I'm just finishing up my meal prep. I have my sweet potatoes in the oven. I'm making my husband's lunches and breakfasts because he's spoiled. I'm doing good. How are you doing? I'm just finishing up my meal prep for the week. Well, part of the week, like his meals, and then I've got most of my kids' stuff and myself, of course. I've got most of that done. I keep these little containers, as we talked about earlier. Don't put hot food in these. You want it to be cold food or warm food. Feel free to join my healthy fam if you'd like. Feel free to connect with me so that we can maintain our TikTok relationship, y'all. But yes, I come on here live typically I do pop-ups now on Thursday, Saturday, Sunday. But Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, I come on at noon and I teach. I teach about herbal health and wellness, holistic health practices. Maybe even I'll throw in some aromatherapy or homeopathy. It just kind of depends on where the conversation goes. If people have questions or, if I always have a plan of a topic, but it seems to always somehow touch on, gut health or, something. I have a lot of, female health questions. Of course, I have guys that come on and ask questions too. So I enjoy it. I love it. I still have quite a bit of time, about 1.5 years left of school. So once I'm done, I'm then going to get another certification because I guess I love school, but I'm going to become a certified personal trainer and nutrition coach. Hey, Skip, thanks for connecting with me. So that is my plan. And see, I have all of his lunches done, and then I will put crackers in like little small bags like this and put them in here. And I also add in, I don't know what I'm trying to say. I do little Ziplocs also of his vitamins because he is sick prone. And I try to prevent that by making sure he has vitamins and minerals that he needs because he works a lot. And yeah, I just want to keep him covered. So there's his lunch. His breakfast will be those eggs. I need to figure out a fruit to go with them. I might do kiwis because I have kiwis. So I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get some kiwis. And these feel, I think they're ripe now. That one may not be right. Some of these, that one's right. This one is right. They're still hard. So you know a kiwi is ripe when it has more give and it's softer. Have to be careful sometimes because you have to be careful, y'all. If you don't know, if you cook on here and there's smoke because you don't want it to look like it's food. Obviously, I'm cooking. Hey, God's Best, thank you for connecting with me. I'll be right back. I gotta get some more kiwis because these are not ready. And if my watermelon was ready, I would just use up, but maybe I'll give them a couple of apples. That's what I'll do. So I'll put an apple in these. Oh, I forgot, I need one more. Okay, I got those. And then these will have, God, these will have eggs in them. And actually this won't fit with the apples, so that's okay. I might try to find something else. But yes, I have all of this almost done. Then I'll do his vitamins. We're good. Yes. Y'all do meal prep for lunches. I was on here earlier and someone was talking about they buy them from a meal prep company. So it's another option if you don't want to, make your own, or maybe you don't have the time, whatever, and you have the extra resources to do so. Could be a time saver. I just don't mind making the food myself, honestly, so I don't do that typically. But yes, I'm going to move this. Thank y'all for tuning in. Feel free to tap it up if you like. Feel free to connect with me. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Juan. So yes, I'm going to set my phone here, and I'm going to start making these pancakes, I think, since I have enough time. You know, I have a quiet home. I have the flexibility to do it right now. This is I got this at Aldi, actually, the gluten-free. Now, my kids are not gluten-free. We're not gluten-free, but sometimes I buy some gluten-free things. Hey, you're new here? Welcome in. What's your name? I see it just says you. You. Welcome in, you. Yeah, so let me move my light. So, and I'm going to try to clean up some of this stuff because I try to, like, clean as I go. Y'all know how it is. If you don't, you look and there's just mess everywhere, and that's annoying. So I try to prevent that by cleaning up a little as I go, so that, you know, the end of my little my cooking session, I don't have stuff everywhere. Hey, Kayla. Oh, you're very welcome. Welcome in, welcome back. Oh, I keep dropping stuff today. Welcome back. Feel free to get your daily heart me. What did I cook? I made oxtails and Jamaican rice and peas. I have some sweet potatoes in the oven. That little easy chicken salad, I don't even really count that. I made some chicken wings, and then I think that's it. That wasn't enough already. But I'm about to start making some pancakes. Y'all will have to tell me if that vent is too loud. Is that too loud? Or can you hear me okay? Because I have to be careful when you're cooking things that are smoking. Okay, cool. When you're cooking things that are smoking on the stove, I don't want it to look smoky on the screen. So, yeah. That is what I cooked. Clean up some of this stuff a little bit. I've already loaded up my dishwasher. And I'll finish packing up like his vitamins and all that stuff later. Hey, Dirty Red, thank you for connecting with me. Yeah, I like to come on here and give y'all health tips, give y'all food tips, kind of a little bit about anything and everything as I go along. So I got my coconut oil. That's what I use primarily. Coconut oil because it's very versatile, and it you can cook with it at higher temperatures without it becoming acidic. So it's a really good oil to use. There's been a lot of controversy around coconut oil and if it's actually healthy, and it is. It's antimicrobial, it's antibacterial, antifungal. I mean, coconut oil is amazing. It's good for your gut, it's good for your skin. No, I'm not frying. I'm just I'm making their pancakes in it. If I were to fry, I would use tallow, ideally. You can do coconut oil, I guess, but it might have a weird taste. If it's unrefined or unfiltered, it might have like a coconut taste, which is fine depending on what you're making. My boys love coconut, so because they've grown up eating it. Hey, Smart Ninja, welcome back. And yeah, they really enjoy it. So they love pancakes. When I tell you, yeah, you are my bestie. They love pancakes. So I feel like at this point, it used to be that I always made them oatmeal every week, and I haven't made oatmeal in week. Oatmeal, not oat milk. I haven't made oatmeal in weeks because they just don't. They don't do well with it. So, or not that they don't do well with it. They don't prefer it, rather. So, yeah, it's just been it's been fun. But yeah, oh, thank you so much. Much love to you as well, Tiny Haley. Feel free to get connected with me. Like I said, I come on here and I teach basically Monday through Friday. Oh yeah, no problem. Yeah, it is fine to fry with though, and I would imagine it would be good on like like a fritter, maybe that's like kind of sweet, like a corn fritter or something. I'd be good with that. Yeah, they love these pancakes, y'all. Maybe asking for pancakes pancakes, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I'm like, you are not going to have pancakes for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You can have them for breakfast. And thankfully, they have nutrients. I wish I could make them green, but I don't think they'll eat them. They used to love greens, spinach, everything. Ooh. Yes, chives. You can add them to a lot of things. You can add them to your rice. You can add them like on your different meats, like your seafood. I mean, I use them when I make rice and peas. I put green onions or whatever, which I guess is chives, in them. So, yeah, there's lots of options. Thank you, Shanika, for connecting with me. So tell me, Green Thumb, what else are you growing? Do you grow a lot of stuff? I don't have that much. This is my first year ever, like, with a garden. And I don't even really like to call it a garden because I'm like, I'm trying. But it's, I have catnip herb. I have mint, like a local variety, a Kentucky mint, which I don't know, maybe that's just the name. I have, what else? Lemon balm herb. I have spinach, butter lettuce, habanero pepper. I'm like thinking of it all in order. And I feel like I'm missing something. Oh, rosemary and thyme. And then I also have the little sweet bell peppers. I have yellow and green bell peppers, like the regular size. And then I have a cherry tomato plant. And I also have an elderberry bush. Hey, Shorty, welcome in. Hey, John, thank you for connecting with me. Cuban Morena, welcome in. I have lots of those things. Thank you so much for the roses. So, oh, lots of things. Parsley, mint, tomatoes, cucumbers, strawberries, watermelon, carrots, peppers. Okay, so let me ask you something. Earlier, I was on here and I was cutting up these organic strawberries. Thank you so much for the roses. And someone said, you can slice the strawberry. Hey, Peaceful, thank you for connecting with me. And I can, I guess, kind of propagate this. Is that true? And how do I do it? Because I don't know what I'm doing. So I cut it and I put it in water. Should I not be doing that? Or do I just like put a little bit of water at the bottom, kind of like you would? I have some sweet potatoes that have sprouted that I'm growing, and then I'm going to plant those in the fall with my amazing compost that I'm making. So is that what I do? Hey, Lisa, thank you for connecting with me. Is that what I do? Do I just, is it going to like rot if it's in this water? Is too much water? It seems like this is way too much water. So I'm just going to pour it out and do that. But I'll wait for your guidance if you know. If you don't, I know I can get in these TikTok streets and I can search. And somebody is going to tell me what to do. But yeah, some guidance will be great. Hey, Digital. Zeta, welcome in. But yeah, I'm excited because they were like, yeah, you can grow strawberries from that. And my boys love strawberries, so that would be great. I'm getting so many like co-host requests. No, I wish I could turn that off. I don't know how to turn it off. But I mean, it's cool, but it's like, you have to be careful, y'all. If you are, see, they keep coming up. Don't show for 10 minutes. Okay, perfect. If you are a live creator and you want to become a live creator on TikTok, be careful when you accept invitations for people that you don't know, because it could be somebody that is going against guidelines or whatever, and that can come back against your account. So you have to be mindful and you have to be careful. But welcome in, everybody. I'm Victoria. I teach on herbal wellness, holistic health, natural health, all things wellness, as it says in my bio. And I'm typically live. I'm starting a new thing where I come on here in the afternoons or evenings and do like some cooking, like meal prep for the week. Because I know I've gotten a lot of requests from that. Like during my lives throughout the week, people are like, I need help. Okay, make sure. But best strawberries are pink throughout, where it has white in the middle. Nah, that's good. Oh. They said something to me about the core. Okay, well, maybe those won't work. I'm going to try. I'm going to see if I can somehow get them to multiply. That would be pretty cool. I almost bought a strawberry plant when I bought my starters. So do you grow from seed? I want to grow from seed, but I have not this year. I just took the more beginner route and got some starter plants, some organic like starter plants at my local nursery. Hey, Sea Clean Core, thank you for connecting with me. But yeah, these pancakes, oh my gosh, it's always the first ones that are like scrambled pancakes. It's not actual pancake, but it's okay. Maybe my pan wasn't hot enough. But, oh, try it. Strawberry starters are best. I find them. Oh, no, not at all. Oh, thank you so much. Welcome in. Thank you for connecting with me. So yeah, I'm on here pretty much every day. I've been seeing a lot of people. I don't tell y'all. One of my goals one day. Hey, thank you so much for the roses, Sweet D. Appreciate it. Is to be invited to TikTok headquarters. I really want to be invited to TikTok headquarters. Put the cup in a sunny spot, change water, and watch it sprout. Thank you. So, is this too much strawberry, God's best? Is this too much strawberry? Or do I just, do I need less water at the bottom? Do I just set it like this? Is that good? Thank you. That's what I'm doing with the potato. So, I'll try that. Thank you. And thank you for the roses, Sweet D. Thank you all for connecting. Yeah, I want to be invited to the headquarters one day. That's one of my goals. I want to build such an amazing community. Continue. Oh, thank you. Have a good night. I'll talk with you later. Okay, I don't know who that is, but you use a lot. Yeah, I thought about doing the laundry basket thing because I've seen that. I've seen that here. There's a creator called Barefoot Mimosas. Have y'all heard of her? Check her out if you haven't. She's so cool. She does a lot of like homesteading stuff. She's not, I don't know if she's a full-on homesteader, but she like makes a lot of stuff from scratch. She uses a lot of herbal remedies. It's really cool. And that's where I first saw that laundry basket thing. I thought about doing that, or I just thought about using like a, I'm probably not going to do, I don't have any raised beds, but maybe that sort of thing. Like if I could get one, do it kind of like in a bed type thing. So the laundry basket, which I can't fully tell you everything about it, but from what I remember, it layered like dirt, maybe cardboard, I'm not sure, and the sprouted potatoes. Yeah, well, that's cool. Yeah, well, if you connect with me, happy to teach you more. But yes, you put the sprouted potatoes in there and you kind of like layer them and then they'll grow. And my friend grew her sweet potatoes last year. She's the one who actually gave me the 2 sweet potatoes that had started sprouting. And she was on here earlier, actually. And she has so many sweet potatoes that she still has sweet potatoes left over. They still have sweet potatoes. So that would be great. If I had that many sweet potatoes, and then I can just share them with like my neighbors, and the boys will have all that they need and more. If y'all don't mind to help me tap it up on the screen, that'd be great. But it'd be cool to have that. So I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But yes. And then herbal remedies. I always tell people that are interested in herbal medicine, herbalism as a whole, just using herbs, in their diet, in the way that they eat, in their food, in their lifestyle, that it is something that is totally doable. I think people try to make it like this foreign concept, or that it's like really difficult or really scary or not safe, but that really isn't true. Most of the herbs that are not safe, for consumption or whatever, you can't even get them nowadays. Or if you can, it's really, really hard to get them. So that's like one of the general rules. But of course, I like to pause and say, everything that I'm sharing is just for educational purposes. We all know this, right? I'm not giving any medical advice. I'm not telling you what you need to do. You have free will. I'm just talking. We're just talking. We're just friends having a little chit chat. So herbalism is the medicine of the people. That's what they used to call it, the medicine of the people. So if that means you go get a herbal handbook, there's great books here on TikTok that have herbal information. Like there's one that The Lost Skills is the name of the company here on TikTok. They have a really good apothecary book that has like lots of recipes. And then there is one herbalist that I love. There's Rosemary Gladstar is who I was going to mention. She's like a little old lady who knows a lot about herbal remedies, and she actually, I think, came from Romania, if I remember correctly, or her family did, and she learned about herbalism from her grandmother. So then she just kind of expounded upon that knowledge. And actually, if you've heard of the company Traditional Medicinals, the tea company, or you've heard of Mountain Rose Herbs, she actually started both of those companies. And I think she sold Traditional Medicinals because she's like, I'm not a businesswoman. I'm a hippie, and I just love herbs, and I want people to know about them, but I don't want to do the business stuff. So she sold it. But that is a great company that I trust. You know, outside of my own herbal blends, shameless plug. Feel free to check out my business, linked in my bio. But yes, that one is a great company, and you can buy herbs from Mountain Rose Herbs as well. These aren't pretty, but they'll be delicious and edible. And yeah, that company is great. So there's people like her. And then there's Learning Herbs, I believe, is a website that you can check out. There's also, I'm trying to think, the Herbal Academy is another good website that you could check out that's full of information. There's also some really great podcasts. I'm trying to think. One of them, I think the guy's name is Mason, who is like the podcast host. I cannot think of the name of the podcast, but I will, I'm trying to think of it. Thank you, Brittany, for connecting with me, and I will share at some point. Maybe I'll make a post. So, you know, connect with me and you'll be able to see that content, but I'll make a post of some herbal, you know, resources where you can learn. Because really, if you get different books, if you find, there's even websites now that tell you what herbs are native to where you live. And it might be nativeplant.com. I can't remember, but there's some great websites that'll tell you. So like in Kentucky, of course, like the goldenrod, there's lots of dandelion leaf here and root. There's lots of cleavers is another popular herb here. You might even find some stinging nettle. We have lots of medicinal mushrooms. So like just information like that you can find on websites like that. And it's awesome. So you can also look for field guides. These are like small books that, you know, would fit in your purse, fit in your backpack, maybe even your pocket, depending on how big your pocket is, I guess. And they give information on that plant species and what it looks like, where it's found, you know, if it's safe or not, all of that, you know. So there's lots of different resources now. I mean, it's 2025, y'all. You can, if you have interest in it and you really want to, you know, take your knowledge to the next level, you totally can. And there's free resources out there too. You don't have to pay for everything. That's one thing that I've learned, like, since going to herbal school, like to become a master herbalist. I really didn't have to do that. I could have saved my money, but it's okay. I learn in mine, like the chemistry side of things. So it's good for me to learn and understand phytochemicals, phytonutrients, and the interaction between plants. Ooh, oh my gosh. Because that matters. Now I got to watch this. So yeah, all of that is very important, especially if you are someone that wants to mix different herbs, because that's why understanding also what's called herbal energetics is important, because different herbs have different herbal or energetic properties. Like peppermint, for example, it's a cooling herb, and I believe it's also an astringent herb. So it's going to bring more cooling benefits to the body. So if someone maybe has a fever, or maybe they're hot, you know, like a hot or iced peppermint tea could be good for that. Ginger is going to bring more of a warming effect. Hey, visionary, welcome in. Feel free to get your daily heart. So yes, knowing that kind of stuff is beneficial because you're going to get more benefit. And you also, the more you learn about it, will know that, oh, if I combined X, Y, and Z, I'm going to get better benefits. Hey, welcome back in. It's been a minute. Feel free to get your daily heart if you can and you want to. Join that healthy fam. Reconnect on that healthy fam. But yes, I'm doing these pancakes again because they are always asking me for pancakes. Hey, you. Welcome back, and thank you for connecting with me. But yes, that's what I do on my channel. Are any of y'all prepping anything today? Hey again, I know. I didn't think I was going to get back on. I keep dropping this. Oh my God. It's the second time I'm going to have to watch it. Crazy. Crazy. I need to put it in a better spot. There, we'll put it there. I'm sorry. Do you know? I think that peppermint does help with digestion, but I'll tell you one funny thing or one cool thing about tea. When you eat food, if you have digestive issues, it's actually more beneficial instead of having ice water to have room temperature water or a warm tea or warm water with lemon. It's actually going to aid in the digestion process. A really great digestive herb would be dandelion root for sure, maybe even licorice root. But dandelion, now I'm looking for it, is going to be a really good herb if you are having, if you're having digestive problems. That's what I would recommend is dandelion. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate it. I can't wait to check out your content. There's so many good content creators here on TikTok. I mean, the more that I've been on here, meeting new people from all over the world, might I add, you know, I'm seeing some amazing stuff. There's a lot of creative people all over the world that are being able to showcase their talent here. So it's really awesome. Yes, it is a great diuretic, which means it's going to help reduce water retention. So I love dandelion is one of my favorite herbs. That mullein, because mullein is such a good decongestant. And it is, oh, absolutely. I love coming on here and talking. So, yes, I love to come on here and share what I know. I am making the pancakes. You already know. I don't know how it's up. Lower back and hip pain. That could be core. That could definitely be a core problem. Maybe you might need to work on strengthening your deep core. Your transverse abdominis is what it's called. So like those dead bugs, your planks, if you can hold correct form. What else? Diaphragmatic breathing. Those are all great exercises for working your deep core, and they're going to help, hopefully, with that lower back pain. And hip pain could be, maybe you have tight hips. Maybe you need to do some mobility exercises. And maybe something could be out of alignment. So maybe consider consulting with a chiropractor, because they're holistic in their approach, and they look at the whole body, and they look at the interconnectivity of all the systems of the body, even digestion, believe it or not. And they should be able to help. They should be able to help you get back in alignment, because back pain, hip pain is no fun. After I had my boys, I had back pain. I hadn't had back pain in so many years, I couldn't even tell you. And when I learned about the deep core, because I had a strong core before having my children, but I didn't know about the deep core, and there's a difference. So when I learned about that and I started really building my core from the inside out, it made a huge difference. And I actually dealt with diastasis recti. So if you know about that, it's the separation of the linea alba, which is the line connective tissue that stretches when you have children. It didn't come back together. I mean, I had twins, so it's kind of expected. But I was able to correct that through exercise. So, you know, consult with a physical therapist, a pelvic floor therapist. They can help you with those things. Let me see, somebody else. Yes, absolutely. Oh, good. Icing definitely helps. Thank you. I appreciate it. If you're a sub, I've been telling everybody, I created new stickers. So if you go in the comments next to where the little star is, if you click that star, you can see all the different stickers, and you can feel free to post those anytime. So I was working hard on those, so I would love to see them in the chat if y'all want to share them. Oh, wow. Oh my gosh. I know. Isn't it crazy? It is crazy the things that they do to us when you have a child. I'm like, gosh. And then don't even think about all the mental toll when you have kids. Gosh, it is, but it's truly a blessing. I know that it's a blessing from the Lord. So I try not to complain too much. So yeah, it's something. Hey Dom, welcome in. And I also created a tincture that I use that helped me with hormones. Thank you so much. Oh, I'm the GOAT? Uh-oh. Oh, so I'm making pancakes right now. I have some hard-boiled eggs on. I made oxtail, kind of like African-styled oxtail. I made Jamaican rice and peas. Also made some chicken wings. I have some sweet potatoes in the oven. And I'm making these pancakes. Yeah, so I've been making a lot of stuff today, but I'm almost done. I did my husband's chicken salad for his lunch, and then he'll eat some hard-boiled eggs for his breakfast, so I'll be done. I know. I will be done after this, thankfully, once these sweet potatoes are done. And I'm pretty soon here, I'm going to go and get me some ice cream so I can have some dessert tonight, because we have a good ice cream place called Cold Stone that I have not had. Well, I was going to say in years, but I take that back because my friend's husband got her a cake for her birthday. So I actually had some ice cream cake. I know. So I'm having some ice cream tonight for dessert after all this good dinner. There was an Africa Day celebration yesterday. Hey, Dorsley, how are you? Welcome in. Yeah, she's in Japan. What time is it there? Yes, you got to treat yourself. It's okay. You know, I don't do that most of the time. I haven't had it all week. I don't think I've had any sweet treats all week. So it's okay. You know, you have to treat yourself. Enjoy life. What time is it in Japan? Oh, it's in the morning. Oh, so you're 13 hours ahead. Wow, that is so cool. Thank you for joining in. You know, I have a friend that might end up living in Japan. How do you like it there? Yeah, you love coffee? Yeah, I do too. I don't know. I'm weird about coffee. Some days I drink it, but I don't drink coffee every single day. And I actually haven't had it in a while. Oh, the boys are doing good. They're actually at the park You're in Kentucky? I'm in Kentucky. What part of Kentucky are you in? I'm in Louisville. What? I did not expect you to say you're in Kentucky. Wow, that's so cool. See what I mean? It's such a small world. Yeah, it's 6:30 now. Yeah, wow. The boys are doing good. They're at the park with my husband and his friend and his son, which I appreciate because it gives me a little break. And they get to go out and use all that energy that they've been storing up all day long. I know. Oh, wow. There's some very nice. Awesome. Yeah. Well, Heather, who's on here, is also from Kentucky. Yeah, man, that's crazy. I think, Lake Cumberland. I have been hearing great things about Lake Cumberland. I might need to try to make my way out there this summer because I have heard amazing things. I've seen where you can stay there at like the kind of like lake houses, I guess you can rent, and all the different water sports. My husband and I love water sports. Whenever we go to the Caribbean, we always, it's hot. We always, snorkel, kayak, do all the things. Oh, wow. Well, that's good. I'm glad you like it there. I know it is hard. I can't imagine. I've never lived away from my family other than college. And I mean, that's college. I came home on breaks. It wasn't like, anything permanent, So I couldn't imagine being that far away. Like my little sister doesn't live in town, but she's been gone for a while. So I guess she's kind of used to it. But it will be hard for me, especially having kids. And I see my friends that don't have family in town and they don't have any family support. It's different, unless you have really, really, really close friendship relationships that you've had that have been established for years and you really know these people, it's hard. So yeah, I don't know. We talk about it sometimes just because we kind of want to move out of Kentucky, but at the same time, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if we could do it. Oh, wow. Yeah. It sounds like it's very beautiful. Oh, would you? So we actually, we kind of want to move outside of the U.S. too one day, and maybe live in the Caribbean. I kind of would love that because I would love to have like a big home, like right by the water, right by the ocean. Like that would be so beautiful to wake up and just hear the waves crashing every morning. And then, I kind of am sort of lean towards Jamaica. Of course, my husband has family there, but I love Jamaica. The people are beautiful. The Jamaican culture is just beautiful. And they have lots of natural vegetation there, lots of herbs. I mean, I get my sea moss from Jamaica. I could get it like straight out the ocean, if I was there. But I wouldn't want to raise them anywhere else. I don't know. That would be hard for me, especially so far away. Ugh. But, people do it. Like I said, my friend, she's going to be moving soon. They don't know where yet, but most likely they'll be moving out of the country. What'd she say? Do you all see? Oh, sea moss. So sea moss is an algae. Thank you so much for the populars. That has 92 of 102 vitamins and minerals that your body needs. So our body is comprised of 102 vitamins and minerals. Well, it helps you to fulfill those needs within your body. It also helps with digestion. It helps with congestion. It helps with hair, skin, and nails. It helps with a lot of things. It could potentially help with thyroid function. There's so many benefits to it. So there is a little contraindication, though, for people that have thyroid. Maybe they're prescribed thyroid medications. So you have to be careful with that and consult with your doctor, of course. But it's amazing. It's full of vitamins and minerals. And I actually make it with fruit. Or I do have people that regularly order it for me plain, that put it just in their smoothies, or they might even just eat it plain. Yeah, basically a spoonful a day. You can take up to a tablespoon a day. You can put it in your smoothies, or if you have it flavored with fruit, you can just eat it straight. And it's kind of, I compare it to like a Jell-O consistency. It's definitely like you shake it and it jiggles. You know, it's like more of like a Jell-O type feel. So yeah, that's how I would describe it. Yeah, oh my gosh, thank you all for all the taps and all the questions and the engagement. I appreciate it. So yeah, I love sea moss. I need to start making it more consistently for us as a family. I used to all the time. I love the pineapple because something about it, the pineapple kind of like, I think it's hey, Jim girl. I think it kind of like ferments a little bit, like kind of becomes sweeter with like a little bite, you know. I like it. Huh. Let me get back to you on that one. You need something that's going to be, oh, well, maybe a molassinous herb is what you call it, or demulcicant. So you would want something like marshmallow root, slippery elm is probably going to be your best. Slippery elm. And then hey, Jim girl, I was mentioning traditional medicinals. This tea right here, and it doesn't have to be the lemon echinacea. It can just be the throat coat tea. It's amazing for that. Dry throat, coating your throat, your mouth, kind of keeping you like lubricated in a normal like level, not like too excessive. But a throat coat tea, and it has the things that I said. It has licorice root, it has slippery elm, it has marshmallow root. So that's probably what would be. Yeah, those most likely would be great for that. And of course, I don't know if there's some type of underlying issue there. I want to ask your doctor about it. I don't know. But in case there's some type of underlying thing going on causing that. But yeah, I don't know. Do you talk a lot in your job or anything? Oh yeah, I'm with honey for sure. And a raw local honey if you can get that. Hey Lisa, welcome in. Thank you for the taps on the screen. Yeah, if you could get a raw honey. Hey cousin. Yes, if you could get a raw honey that's local to your area, it's going to be the best because you're going to get those histamines, which sounds crazy. It's like, why would I want histamines? But you want those because it's going to help build your immune system, and it's going to help you with any local allergies. Allergies are really bad in Kentucky. What kind of tea? Oh, it's called Throat Coat, and it's by Traditional Medicinals. Here, you can take a screenshot if you want. This one, it doesn't have to be this. It can just be the regular Throat Coat. This one is the slippery elm one. So actually, yeah, this is probably the one you want. I'll do the whole, like they do on YouTube. But yeah, hopefully you got that. That's the one. Yeah. And yeah, wildflower is good, but I think local period, because if you can find one that's like close to your home, that's great, because it's going to get those wildflowers. Like in Kentucky, it's going to get those. And I don't personally like the taste of wildflower honey. That's just me. It's a personal preference thing. If you like it, cool, but I don't. I don't like the taste. Thank you so much for the rose, Lisa. I do like the ones that have like the comb in them. They look cool. Just cool, like in a little, kind of an aesthetic thing. I guess some people do eat the honeycomb. I don't know that I would, because them bees be doing their own thing in them hives. I don't think I would eat that, but up to you. You feel safe doing that. So yeah, now we're done with these pancakes. They are not pretty today. They were beautiful last time. But, here I go. Dropping everything again. But they're edible. It's all good. Oh my God. And they smell so good. Now I hear my dog getting up because he's like, oh, I want it. No, you cannot have it. Go sit down. All right, I'm going to check on these sweet potatoes. They look pretty good. How long have I been live? Well, earlier I was on here for a couple hours and I made like all my food. Now I'm not, I haven't made my food. Hey, visionary, get your daily. Tap that orange heart. Where's the family? The boys are at the park with Arnold and his friend and son. So I have the house to myself. Thank you for getting your daily heart. I appreciate you. And it looks like I've been on here for almost an hour. It doesn't seem like I've been on here that long because, you know, I'm a talker. Be yapping it up. So, yeah, nice. I'm going to give me a little break. And it's easier, you know, when the kids aren't here to cook. Because I don't have to worry about them like, oh, get back. You know, the stove is hot. But now one of them is always like, it's hot, be careful. Like, right, be careful. Back up. These are almost done. But yeah, if you roast them with the skin on, slice them down the middle, peel the skin back. You can eat the skin if you want. Some people actually really enjoy it. It caramelizes. It like creates like a caramelized. Yes, yeah, I'm joining y'all tonight. I'm about to get off here in a minute because I'm going to go get my ice cream, my dessert that I can have. And Arnold, of course, wants his Twix. He likes the salted caramel Twix. Yeah, as Will calls it, watermelon. I have his watermelon, but it's not ready yet. So I'm gonna let it sit for a couple more days before I slice it. But yes, actually I think you weren't on here. I was talking about your account and telling people to give you to connect with you if they want, of course, Holy But Human. She has some funny content and stuff. So, oh, Lisa, you're asking how old they're 3 now. The boys are 3. It's flown by. Goes by quick. You don't understand that until you have kids yourself. People talk about that and how it just goes by so fast, and I'm like, yeah, okay, whatever. But until you have kids, you see it. I mean, yeah, it's really crazy. Really crazy. Yeah, they grow up so fast. They're getting so tall, and they can get into everything and reach everything. It's time for another. Ha ha. Time for another what? Another, I don't know. Not child. But yeah, having another kid, I don't know. I kind of want a daughter. We talk about this, but I don't know. That's a lot. It's a lot to have to start over. And then I need to find some crackers for his lunch. Or maybe I can just give him bread. I'll give him sourdough bread instead. That'll be good. Having another child, for those like that have toddlers and then newborns, I just can't even fathom that. And then also I'm like, I do want a daughter because I don't have a daughter. I have boys. But then what if I have another boy? You know, I'm not playing that game. No. Yeah, I can't imagine like twins. Okay, in my mind, I'm like, what's one more? I had twins. But at the same time, you don't know. You don't know what you're going to get. Not know. Oh, another honey that's really good. Yeah, I'm sure. Right. No, thank you. No. Manuka honey. Have y'all heard of this? Manuka honey is supposed to be very high in antioxidants. And it comes from the Manuka tree, I believe. It's not bitter. It has high medicinal properties. But yeah, this one is from New Zealand. I got this. I lost my voice. I got laryngitis a while ago. I don't know what got. You can be another twin. I know. And I'm like, honestly, I'm not even as scared of twins again because I went through it once. But I used to be like, there's no way that would be like my greatest fear if I had twins again. But I don't care. I guess I say that, but then heaven forbid it happens. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. I don't know that I don't know. I can't even think about that. I have to get through life with these 3-year-old boys that are busy. I do not want twin girls. No. I do not. My mom always says, oh, we have twin boys, and I need to see twin girls. No, I do not. No, one girl is enough. Girls are a trip, okay? Girl, I know. And no, I don't want to deal with this little sassy girl. But I don't know. They're all a blessing, right? They all bring something different. And a lot of times the girls don't leave you like the boys. But you never know. I know, and I kind of want a mini me that I can go do girl stuff with and, you know, hang out. And it just seems fun to me, theoretically. But I don't know. You typically see the relationship between girls, as long as you have a good relationship with your mom, how they get closer and kind of like become friends, you know. I think that would be cool. But I don't know. We shall see what the Lord does. I don't even think that's on the table right now. We have too much going on in our life right now to be thinking about having a kid. No. So that's like one of those couple year things. You miss your what? What are you talking about? Or did I miss something? Because I know you don't have kids, right? Oh, your mom. I know. That's hard. I was talking to one of my friends who teaches Zumba. Yesterday we went to lunch, and she lost her mom to pancreatic cancer, actually, last year. And it was totally unexpected. You know, that's the thing about pancreatic cancer. A lot of people that have it don't know, and they're having all these weird things going on. And then they they get the diagnosis, but a lot of times it's late, you know, because you know, it's already metastasized or like spread throughout their body. And it's sad. It's really sad. Yeah, one of the ones that taught, yeah. So I have micro locks. So they're like, people don't call them dreadlocks anymore because dreadlocks is dreadful. Just think about it that way. They call them locks. And they're micro locks because they're small. So see, they're just small locks. Yep. And I interlock them in the root. And I need to redo my hair because my roots look crazy. Y'all give me 1 second. I gotta turn all this stuff off. Move my light because I need it over here. What'd you say happened to your mom? Happened to so fast with my mom. 3.5 with my mom. Oh wow. What happened to your mom? Yes, I do my hair myself. I learned from a girl on YT. Queen Elaine is her name. Eleem, I think. Queen Elaine. And she is awesome. She's like a PT or something like that, physician's assistant. And she talks about it. She just like taught how to do them. And I want to say she actually does them now on other people. Oh, why am I dropping everything today? That's crazy. Yeah, she does micro locks on other people, and she does, I think she calls them brother locks, or she does them on men. She calls them brother locks. Oh, wow. I'm sorry to hear that, Heather. But yeah, she does those. I'm going to just work on his chips. Chips, and then I need to do his vitamins. His eggs are going here. Here's his vitamin packs. Put all this stuff up. 1, 2, 3. So much to do. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, because now that I think about it, when we met, Doris Lee, I didn't have my hair locked. I used to wear like fake hair. Yeah. So you haven't seen each other in person since I've had my hair. I've had it locked for a couple of years, and I don't regret it at all. Are you saying, is that the fur baby? Yeah, that's him barking per usual. He always wants something. What do you need? He always wants something, Mom. Seriously. Between him and the boys. I know, I'm bad about that. I leave cabinets open sometimes. But eventually I get back to them. Martha Brown, welcome in everybody. Okay. I'm trying to clean up stuff as I go so that way I don't have as much stuff to clean up at the end. And I'm almost done. What are you talking about, labels? So give me 1 second. I'm going to grab all of the supplements that I give him. I'm just dropping everything today. Oh, it doesn't matter since I'm not doing a promotional video. If you do a promotional video, that's when you can't show other brands. I have learned since I'm doing like a food video and I'm doing like meal prep, yeah, it's okay, thankfully, because yeah. It's been an issue in the past. Hey, G-Man. Welcome in. Got some fish oil. Fish oil for the omega-3s is really good. We don't need to supplement omega-6, y'all. We get it from our diet. DHA is also really good. Good for the brain. Good for your skin. Has many benefits. Good for your joints. Vitamin D3 and K2, you want to make sure they're paired together because if you don't, it can calcify in your body if you didn't know that. It cause calcium deposits, bone spurs, things like that. Probiotics are really good for your gut health. I love this brand. It's one that I use. Information linked in my bio. Feel free to check it out. I am an ambassador, but I started using their products, and then from there is how we started the partnership. But I wanted to have something so that when I'm done with school that I can, you know, refer in good conscience to people that I know doesn't have a bunch of fillers, that's not going to just sit in their digestive tract or not even make it there. Hey, I'm doing good. How are you? I have some essential aminos. I give these to him too because amino acids are the building blocks of protein. They're the foundation of our muscles, our muscle synthesis. So it's important. Liposomal vitamin C, I'm about to drop that too, is another really, really good one. It's bioavailable, which means your body can absorb it and use it. Vitamin C is water soluble, so it's one of those vitamins that you have to take on a daily basis because it just goes through your system. So it's really good. And a B complex, so many people deficient in B vitamins don't even know it. Get your B levels checked, y'all, at the doctor. They can tell you from your blood work if you need to supplement B vitamins. Here we go with all these requests again. Let me mute them. Turn off. Yes, turn it off. Thank you. I didn't even know that was an option. Now I know. Yeah, so got all his little vitamin packs. And I really need to get away from this plastic. I'm going to see if I can start, if there's some type of little small glass containers. If anybody knows of any, maybe you have something in your shop or something, feel free to send me a link. Because I need something like that, like a little glass one. So I'm not buying. I hate all this plastic. And then I hate throwing it away. It feels so wasteful. Got those. Now I'm going to grab some chips for him. He likes these little cups. I also have these. Okay. So I've got some sun chips, some French onion sun chips, and I've got these little white cheddar cups. Well, I've never thought about that. I guess that's actually a good idea. I could totally do that because I have some smaller ones that I could put stuff in. That's a good idea. Because I just throw them away or a waste. So, good idea. Thanks, Heather. Oh my goodness, y'all. Starting to get tired. All this cooking takes a lot out of you. That's why I have this little pad that I keep on the bottom of my floor that helps my feet, because your feet will hurt you after standing there on a hard floor for a long time. There we go. I'm actually going to put these in there with his chicken salad. Well, I guess I'll leave them out. Something else, I'm going to have to go through my pantry again and get rid of stuff again. My mom helped me by organizing it, and I feel like I've junked it up again. I've tried to keep it like organized, but I have so much stuff in there. That's the issue. So much stuff in there. But yeah. Let me see. Yeah, now the sweet potatoes are starting to bubble. I'm gonna show y'all these. They're starting to really bubble, and that's when they taste kind of caramelized. And don't judge my oven, okay? Look at that. Wow. They're gonna be so good. Now let me try to flip. I feel like an old person every single time I try to flip the camera around. I'm like, hold on, where's the button? Where do I press? Where's the button? Yeah, well, that's all he has left. Might have to split that one a little bit. Okay, y'all. I think I'm about to get off here. Thank y'all for joining me today. Oh, something I'll normally always say that I didn't say last time. Hey, Ritha, welcome in, welcome in. Hey, 313 Digital Marketing. One thing that I always say is, how can you increase your quality of life? What is one sustainable habit that you can put into motion today, right now, tonight, that's going to increase your quality of life? Maybe you make your lunch for tomorrow. Maybe you got inspired and you make your lunch. Maybe you make your breakfast tomorrow instead of getting, the Starbucks cheesy muffin. I don't know. I'm making up something. Maybe you make your coffee at home and you choose some healthier ingredients. Thank you so much, Nylan, for connecting with me. Maybe you go for a walk this afternoon once the sun starts to set and it starts to feel nice and not too warm for you. I don't know. Maybe you drink some more water. Whatever that looks like, it's okay. But build those sustainable, healthy habits one at a time and compound upon them so that you can increase your quality of life. Because when we know better, we do better. That's actually one of the stickers that I made. When we know better, we do better. So yes, hope y'all have a great afternoon and evening. I'm going to get off here. And I'm probably not going to be back today. But no, I'm done for the night. I will see y'all tomorrow at 12 p.m. Eastern. Feel free to check my profile. I'm probably going to make some live events so you can register if you want. But you don't have to register. You can just show up. I'll be there. Okay. And I'm going to think about something we can talk about. Probably stay on the mineral train. We talked a lot about magnesium, potassium, choline, spirulina, chlorella, some microalgae, things like that. But yes, y'all have a good night, good evening, good morning, wherever you are in the world. And I will talk to y'all tomorrow. Have a good one. Bye. Oops, hold on.